Sensation and perception in psychology. In psychology, sensation occurs when the specialized receptor cells located in our sense organs detect external stimuli and transmit information about said stimuli to the brain. Relatedly, perception occurs when our brains assign meaning to the sensory information they just received. Here are 5 examples of sensation and perception. In our first example, Tavion answers a phone call from a number he does not recognize. Upon answering, he realizes it is his friend Asimwe calling from her work phone because her cell phone had died. In this example, the sound of Asimwe's voice is the sensation, and Tavion realizing the sound as his friend Asimwe is the perception. In our second example, Oliver is playing in his front yard when a fluffy dog wanders up to him. As the dog gets closer, Oliver recognizes the dog as Max, his neighbor's sheepdog. In this example, the sight of the approaching dog is the sensation, and Oliver recognizing this sight as his neighbor's sheepdog Max is the perception. In our third example, Elainah wakes up in the middle of the night and reaches over to grab her cell phone off the nightstand. Since it is quite dark, she must feel around for a few seconds until she figures out which object is her cell phone. In this example, the feel of various objects on the nightstand is a sensation, and Elainah identifying a particular object as her cell phone is the perception. In our fourth example, Jimin is upstairs doing their homework when a familiar smell comes wafting in from downstairs. Taking a break from homework, Jimin goes downstairs and recognizes it as the smell of their mother's famous kimchi. In this example, the smell of something cooking is the sensation, and Jimin recognizing the smell as their mother's kimchi is the perception. In our final example, while eating pink jelly beans, Yadiko tries to figure out if the flavor she tastes is watermelon or cherry. In this example, the taste of the jelly beans is the sensation, and Yadiko identifying the flavor as either watermelon or cherry is the perception. To review what we have learned in this video, sensation occurs when the specialized receptor cells located in our sense organs detect external stimuli and transmit information about said stimuli to the brain. While perception occurs when our brains assign meaning to the sensory information they just received.